speaking of women, it also it just reminded me of the conversation I was having with somebody, and it was over the whole like pads and tampons.
Oh,
And they're like,
okay.
"Oh, you know nothing about this." I'm like, "Well, as a matter of fact, I mean, I wish I had suspenders at this moment because I'm going. Well, as a matter of fact,
Well,
I've had to do some shopping for my daughter.
well, young lady, I know quite a bit about absorbents,
Yeah.
if I do declare.
I've been in that aisle more than I care to admit. I caught the vapors being so embarrassed. But the going through there, so I'm like, yeah, I have to shop for my daughter. I know exactly. I've gone through there. There's the Sport Flex pads. There's all this. And they're like,
It's all marketing
but
bullshit.
she got to talking about like tampons and like the different sizes. And I was like, talk to her. I'm like, well, so how do you know the size? I'm like, no, we don't do that. And she's like, well, yeah, because you got to use like fingers. I'm like, what? This
My God.
Who came up and goes, yeah, you got to diddle yourself to figure out what kind of thing you can insert in there.
Also, like that's not a uniform of measurement.
What? Everybody's got the same size. No, they're all the same size.
They're all the same size?
Everybody.
Yeah, nobody has sausage fingers.
No.
Like little stubby breakfast sausage fingers.
No.
You know?
Everybody's the same.
Is there just one gynecologist who's just like, this is my job. I go around and I measure every vagina for whatever
I measure
they
them
need.
all. It's just,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. Lady, you are the trifecta. We're going to need the triple XL here. And it got me laughing. And then
He's like David Duchovny of the gynecology world. He just has his hand in a glass jar protecting it, and then he only takes it off to do
exactly.
like, yep, you're a 3-finger.
Yeah.
You got a wide set vagina here, baby.
Don't you use lotion? No, your moisture just keeps it just perfect. That's why I encase it. This hand's embalmed. So
I've never washed this hand. That's why it's in this glass jar.
you just take it out, just skull and crossbones. I'm passing the bubonic plague to you. No, but it was funny because she was sitting there telling me about different sizes and all this, and I'm like, there's just different sizes. She's like, oh yeah, they get huge, and I go, oh, so is like the largest one for women that are about to give birth, and before the water can break, they can pop that in and be like, not today. We are continuing this argument. What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, cork. You got to cork that bitch up if you want to.
An absorbent cork though, not one that just keeps it back.
Yeah, you got it. It's like sealing the hull of a ship.
Oh yeah, the only time that you get to pull the string on them once the argument's been resolved in a peaceful way. It's like, oh honey.
Yeah, that's when you got like a wooden wedge and you get some.
You treating it like it's a vampire? You got to stake it in the puss.
Yeah. There's
with a hammer.
It's a temporary fix, but if you want to fix the hull of a ship, you just take a wood stake, you knock it in there, and then you get some toilet putty. You put it around that. That fucker's
Yes,
not leaking at all.
You're tying her legs to just do spread eagle against the bedboard. And you're like, Our Father who art in heaven.
Well, isn't that how you do an abortion anyways with the stake? You treat it like a vampire, right? That's what I've always been taught.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And a
I just
plunger.
want to make sure. Yeah, you go to Dr. Van Helsing and you just give it a nice little fucking wedge.
He's got a plunger, and it's like it pulls it out, but it's sharp on the other end. It's
exactly.
Brutal.
Yeah, see, Nathan knows about tampons, and I know about abortion. Welcome to the most educational podcast on earth.
Ooh, yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Helsing. Oh yeah, that was in that show Sandman I've been watching. Weird show.
So there's like so there are different sizes. I didn't know that. I know that there's different like thicknesses.
I didn't realize, and
that makes me feel better now. We can relate to women better, Nathan, because when we bring dudes get embarrassed when they bring condoms up, but it's like the opposite. Like dudes get embarrassed if you bring small condoms up, but if you're a chick and you're bringing up a big fucking XL tampon,
yeah. Can you imagine? Yeah, girls over with her friends, like, oh my God, Tiffany. Heavy day, I need something. You got something? Comes out and it's like, Tiffany, you are such a whore, but I need this.
Right. It's not my fault. God made me in his image. Zeus made me in his image.
Who is him?